Hey, what's up guys, this is Akshay and today we have with us the A01M Elements Casa Hub A01. Now this is a USB-C hub which includes HDMI ports which can output up to 4K. It has 60 watt power delivery port and two USB 3.1 ports, and it says you will get attached to it. That's true. Hashtag sad dongle life. Now the price quoted here is 5695 and it is imported from China, and I got this around 5000 from the Maple store, and I included this in my MacBook cost because this thing is necessary and it is pricey. So let's unbox this with a black small Caesar. Let's cut the seal off. Now Apple guys said this is Apple certified, but I'm unable to find any certification report on the box. So let's see how it performs. So packaging is decent, I would say. It's nice packaging, and this is, I think, an illustration of what the ports is. So let's take the dongle out of the box, and first impression, it's all metal. The wire cord is very good, but it feels a little bit rough to my liking. Now as you can see, it has one HDMI port here. It has the USB-C 3.1 port. You have the HDMI which can output up to 4K, and you have USB 3.1. So let's see how does this thing performs. I'm a little worried because this is from like unknown brand actually, to be honest. The wire quality is really good, guys. Very good, like military grade wire. But I don't know, it's not soft. It feels a little bit rough. So like, let's find out in the review. Let's test it, shall we? So guys, I'm using this Casa USB-C hub for more than 2 weeks now, and I would say I'm like satisfied with it. Like, I wouldn't say it's good or best, but I would just say I'm satisfied with it. Now first thing that I noticed, it turns warm. So as soon as you start, within I think less than a minute, it turns warm. Either you are connected to the power, or maybe you're not connected to the power, it gets warm. But I think it has heatsink, which is because it turns warm and the temperature is stable. Like, it doesn't turn too hot or like it's too cold. It's just stable. It turns warm. That's it. Now talking about the performance, first I will talk about the performance because this has like 4K output. Now I don't have a 4K monitor to test, but this is the 1080p and 60 FPS. Let me show you. Let's go to the About This Mac. In the About This Mac, let's go to Displays. And as you can see, it's the LG IPS Full HD display, so it detects it very well. As well as if you go in display preferences, you can see it's outputting at 60 Hz, which is really good, I would say. So in terms of output, it's good, and I think it can easily sustain 4K. This is the Apple M1 chip MacBook Air, the entry-level model. This is the USB-C, and now I tried in both ports. It just works fine. Talking about USB ports, this is the 3.1 port. Now I have a hard disk with USB 3.1 as well as pen drive. I tried transferring the files and the output was around 150 Mbps, which is what the device supports. So in terms of output, I think it has very good output. And if you have faster devices, probably the USB-C, you can easily go up to 300 to 500 Mbps, depends on your drive. Now I don't test it because I have the max speed of 150 Mbps USB 3.1 gen devices, so it just works flawlessly. Talking about power delivery, this is the 60 watt USB-C. So right now I see it's charging my Mac. So as you can see, let's go to this battery level indicator, and it's charging is very well. So 3 hours 14 minutes until fully charged. So this is not a slow charging, guys. This is charging as good as the real adapter would. So I didn't find much of a difference. Like, okay, yeah, a little faster if you directly connect it, but I never connected directly because it's amazing to just plug in one wire. We're not only outputting it, we're charging it, as well as the two ports are connected to this wireless mice, as well as my RGB keyboard, which also works very fine. One thing I forgot to mention is that, the metal finish, as we said in unboxing, is not smooth. Like, it's kind of rough. Now for reference, this is the Mi power bank. It's pretty old, as you can see. It's a little bit rusty, but the metal here is super smooth. This costs 1/10 of that thing, and Xiaomi has put in this nice soft metal finish to it. Like, it's an extra work, but just makes the experience so good. And this thing costs 5,000 rupees and super rough. It's super rough. Don't get me wrong, the build quality here is insane. This wire is nice, military grade wire. It's very strong, it's very durable, it won't get wear out. And even this is all metal unibody. It's very built, it's built like a tank. But finish, why did they skip on finish? They're charging 5,000 rupees for this, guys. I don't know. I like first week I was not able to judge this thing, but overall it works fine. So I would say like the USB ports are very good. Now why I said I'm satisfied with this, like I'm not happy with this, because this thing is overpriced. Trust me guys, the MRP here is 5695 and I got it from Apple store for around 5,000 rupees. This is just the overkill price. No dongle should exceed 2,000 rupees mark, I would say. It's just that Apple dongles cost 6,500 rupees. They are upping the mark. All the manufacturers are trying to get the higher variant. If you search Amazon or Flipkart, you will get around dongles starting from 3,000 rupees to even 8,000 rupees. So there's another model of this A01M USB hub, the A01M Elements, which has the SD card reader as well as more one USB port and costs 8,500 rupees. Trust me, it's not worth the money, but if you need it, you have to buy it just because you buy the MacBook Air. It's just that Apple didn't include these ports, so you are spending it. So I would say when you buy a MacBook, put this dongle cost inside your overall MacBook cost. This is what I did. I got this both for 87K, so I included the dongle cost. And the reason I choose this over the Apple original, first of all, the pricing, it was like 1,500 cheaper, and the Apple dongle has only one HDMI port, one USB port, and one USB-C. Here I got two USB ports, and like it's more ports, right? It's super useful to connect my keyboard and mouse. Now I even have one port left, so I'm planning to buy an external hard disk, because if you see, my Mac is like already full. If you go to about this Mac, and if I go here storage, as you can see, it's full, like it's really full, like there's no space left. So I think I need to buy an external hard drive or maybe a USB-C pen drive with a little more storage to move the files and stuff. So overall the performance is really good. Let us try playing some games, because that will let you know how the performance is. Let's go to account, Steam. Where's library, guys? View. Okay, one game is downloading. Let's see if it's downloaded. And it's a disk write error because the disk is full. Anyways, let us try playing some game, which is Dirt Rally. Let's play Rise of the Tomb Raider. It just works flawlessly, I would say. So overall, a good dongle, just overpriced, I would say. If this thing costs like 3,000 rupees or 2,500 rupees, justified. See if you can get offers. I have no options out there, because like there were one which was 8,500 rupees, and then the Apple one costed 6,500 rupees, and then there was the Apple single one, like just one HDMI port. It costs us 2,000 rupees. It doesn't make sense. So I said this is good. If you want to buy, I will try to links the Amazon links in the description, but try to find one which is cheaper. So as you can see, it's outputting very well, and this is the Rise of the Tomb Raider playing from the MacBook Air, and it plays around in 30 FPS. Right now it's 60 FPS because the game hasn't started, but it plays around 30 FPS, and this thing doesn't turn hot. So as you can see. So let's bring our RGB keyboard here, and it just works flawlessly, guys, as you can see. Now I can't play with one hand, so I'm probably exiting this, but you get the idea. The MacBook Air is just amazing, as you can see. This thing is just awesome. It's just super smooth, and like there's really no issues out there. So overall recommended, but I would say try to look for cheaper options, or even get the 8,500 rupees one if you can get it, because it has the SD card reader, it has more USB ports, as well as I think it has one more USB-C port, which is also helpful. Overall, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in my next video. Stay tuned for more MacBook related videos on the Tech Show. See ya. Bye bye.